Well, here we are. I know it's been a while since I made a progression video. Today is September the 19th, 2024. We're up here on the front porch. Today's my day off. Severe weather-wise, we haven't had anything. It's actually been a really dry September so far. We had a little bit of rain. What day was it? Today's Thursday. I think we had it Tuesday, I think. Anyways, we had a tropical system. Well, wasn't really a tropical system. It moved in off the coast. I think they said it was subtropical. And you can see the garden over there. We finally cut it down. The only thing we didn't cut down was the peppers. Banana trees looking loud and proud. CJ's in school right now. I figured I'd make one because I don't know if I will be able to. I made one before when Hurricane Francine made landfall. I think it was a Cat 1. And we was under a marginal risk for severe weather, but we never did get anything. We thought we was gonna have a tornado risk, but actually the tornado risk turned out to be absolutely nothing with Francine. But I made a video for that, and then I don't know, I just kind of lost steam for the progression videos. And I want to keep that up because, you know, that does, I know CJ's not in this one, but still, it does kind of progress through our fall, or you know, we went all the way from late winter to spring and summer, you know, and I kind of want to keep this up for memories. I don't feel too hot still. Getting over a tooth abscess. The whole face is swollen. Well, we put up a storm door, a new one, on the back porch. Well, back deck. So I need to clean off that back deck. I need to clean it, go around. I'm gonna go down there and show you the garden. You know, we did have the garden up when it first started growing and stuff. I've been kind of progressive through it. There's the buildings. But we finally cut it all the way down. Because really they quit producing. I mean, you see okra there, but it just quit producing good okra. Still got the peppers out here. Still got green tomatoes, but they wasn't growing all that big. Still got some peppers over here. I don't know how they're gonna do. They finally started producing at the end there. Here's our garden. You can see all the leaves down from really the dry summer, or the dry September that we've had. Oh. Mom's at the doctor. Chris Hall's at work. And I got a mow today, so that's the reason I didn't go with her to the doctor. There's the bird. Brought him out because it's still warm here in September. So, back door looks terrible. Here's the new screen door, or the new storm door. Put it up. Looks like a nice door. There's our back deck. Of course, it's covered in the sun. There's some of the wood from the I picked up a storm door and everything. Wrinkles. Hey, they did. He said, I'm wondering what you're doing out here. Yeah, you can see how everything's still pretty green and new. I think the changing of the colors is somewhat the sap dropping and somewhat having a dry a dry September. So yeah, we're gonna replace the knob on this one that way because I broke it off. Oh, Dolly. He's looking at me while I'm looking at him. It's still warm. Mom's strawberry bush or strawberry plant did not make it through the dry. There's a fat cat. Yeah, that rose bush, it just keeps on going and going. But yeah, so nothing's turning like, you know, fall colors, and we're not getting, you know, it's not the chilly days and chilly and cold nights like we've been getting, or like we have in the past. So far it's still warm, but September, with that, September can be warm. I know last year it wasn't until October that we started getting, you know, we had a freeze in the fall and it killed all the grass, stuff like that. I quit mowing. September is pretty much a lot of times warm. Sometimes it can be cool. That's when you start getting a couple of cool days. So this how I think this is early fall. Might have even be the first of fall. I haven't really seen any kind of fall signs yet, except a couple of trees that are kind of losing color of the green, but they're going more of a, but that could be contributed to being dry because we've had a dry summer. We have, I mean, it's been super dry. We haven't had hardly, they said we had, I think this is not even an inch. And that's been there for almost 2 months. So, I mean, according to that, we haven't had hardly any rain. And In fact, yesterday when we tried to pull the tomato, their hold up tomato plants, well, some of them are green poles and they stick in the ground. Well, Mom jammed them in the ground at the starting of the growing season when we first put the tomato plants in. And yesterday I actually had to go get the hose and soak them because the ground was so dry it was holding them poles in. When you try to pull them out, they just break off. So but yeah, there's really no severe weather to speak of. Most of the severe weather's, you know, excuse me, have been mostly from tropical systems. That's what we've gotten a lot of our severe weather from, is tropical systems. So, and this summer we had that one MCS, that mesoscale, or what was that called? Mesoconvective system that blew through here, and I've made the one video for that. That was pretty much the only severe weather we've had this summer. And we've had a few, well, I made a couple of videos about some severe weather we had one day when I showed this storms exiting us. But really, a lot of people would just put that as typical summertime storms. You know, it was just a complex of storms that developed down near Chattanooga and started moving northeast, and it kind of missed us. We didn't really get a lot of rain out of it. I think that was at the 1st of August, something like that. But then there was during the spring we didn't have that much of a, you know, real bad severe weather outbreaks. During the spring we had maybe 2 systems, I think, that actually hit us. I'm trying to think. The first one was really nothing. It bypassed us completely. We had trying to think. What was it? We had a system coming through. I think we were under a 10% hatch for tornadoes. And then when it finally passed through, I went to bed because I had to go to work. And I think we had the main front go through, you know. It really wasn't nothing. The next one was actually more potent. It had supercells that moved out of Middle Tennessee. They was coming through Murfreesboro, and they was coming right toward us. And then they moved south of us. And there was some that were north of us. We went right between them. Or the storms come right in on north and south side of us. And then we had a real bad storm, and then that was pretty much it. Most of it either went around us, below us, above us. You know, we missed out. We haven't had any tornado warnings here. Well, we've had them here, Tellico, Vonore. Well, no. They're mostly up there in like extreme Tellico. And they sounded out the tornado alarms. But we ain't had a bad spring. So either it's going to be, you know, could possibly be a bad fall, or we missed out totally this year, and next year could be worse. Now, we was at risk for bad stuff, but we didn't get nothing. So, I mean, I'm just saying. But this is how our early fall is going, I think. I think they said today was, or early fall started. But, I mean, it doesn't, you can't really tell it. You can see some of the birds are flying south. You can see some, you know, some of the, you know, the bird formations, and they're, looks like they're heading south. So, I mean, we're starting to see a lot more Canadian geese, which when you start seeing them, usually, you know, you're getting prepared for winter. You know, you see them throughout the winter. So, we'll have to see how it goes. And then we'll get prepared for fall, have a, you know, do a couple of progression videos. I mean, you could see from the first couple of videos that I made compared to then until now, see a real progression in them. And of course, it's in the 80s. You know, it's pretty warm. We'll see if it stays that way or if it turns off cold. I don't know what it's going to do. So, I do know that we've had actually a fairly peaceful, and I think a lot of it is not really, we've had a fairly peaceful spring and summer, but it's just mostly given something to worry about. You know, they say, well, we can have tornadoes here, and we don't. Well, they've said that every year, you know, and the one year that it could possibly might happen, you know, could be a total panic, you know. I don't know. But anyway, I figured I'd make a video, and I'm sure that I haven't made one in a while. I'll upload this one, and I haven't made any more gaming ones because I ain't seen really any one that are good for gaming there yet. I mean, I've played a few games. I played that Twisted, which is Twisted's pretty fun. I might actually show a video of that. I didn't like it cutting out. I got kicked out of the game, so I haven't done any more Among Us. I might play more of that. Upload some Among Us videos. But I just ain't really had this since last Thursday. I've been dealing with this tooth problem, and so I haven't really had a chance to do anything. We went to the baseball game, and I didn't do a video on that, which I should have, you know, but I didn't because I was dealing with the tooth thing. My face was all swelled up. Well, my left side was all swelled up. I've been kind of dealing with that, and so I haven't really had a chance to do anything because I've been, you know, trying to keep the pain away and trying to get the swelling to go down. Anyway, this is what it looks like now. It's almost the end of September, so fixing to go into October. So we'll see how that goes. So until the next video, I'll see you later.